Okay, this is video 2, June 5th, 2021. My name is Leslie Williams. This is a two-part video series. I'm in San Diego, California, and I'm at this location right here where you see this rat mound. Now, we're going to see if this video file picks up anybody saying, suck dick, gang stalker, oh my god, within the general environment where I'm at right now. Now, this is video 2 of a two-part video series, so in video... Excuse me, hold on, I got a burp. Excuse me, please. In video 1, it shows me getting up from this spot I'm sitting at right now and walking way over to my left, and me discussing what has been going on this property for at least the last hour and a half. So let me bring you up to date, just in case you stumble across this video first. Video 1, its URL link will be put in the description of this video, because this is going on to YouTube. Not too long after it's uploaded. So just if you run across this video, trust me, this video and that video will either be uploaded on the same day or in the very, very near future from the date this one's published. So just please stay with me. Okay, so check this out. You need to go to Google and type in Holosonics in the audio spotlight and gang stalking. Okay, you definitely want to watch video number 1. Now we're going to see if this video file, and I also have my tape recorder that's in the record mode right now. We're going to see if it, I already know that this video camera is picking up what is being projected onto this property, because I already know it's not physical people. They might try and prop up physical people later so they can try and make it appear that it wasn't any tech being used. Okay, and they might end up saying the same thing that's been caught on this tape recorder that's been in the record mode at least a few minutes before I started making video 1, and I just concluded video 1. Okay, now I already know this tape recorder picked it up, and before I made video 1, I made a video that was a minute and 22 seconds long, so I could check to see if the video file was going to pick up what's being projected on the property through Soundtech. Okay, now let me go into YouTube for a second here. I'm gonna look for something here, and hopefully I'll be able to find it without having to wait for a long time. Hopefully it won't take long for me to find it. Now, what these little satanic horrors can do in gang stalking, because there's so much shit going on in gang stalking, it's off the chain. Let me just do something here. Typing in John Hall Satellite Terrorism and Kerry Cassidy, because I'm looking, hold on, because I'm looking for a particular video exposure. What appears to be going on is that what these little sick satanic fucks are starting to do is possibly use a technology called Holosonics, where they can be at a totally different location and then sit together and play out these fucking weird ass street dater skits, where they do nothing but or play a recording from a skit that they made so they could record the skit, and then what they fucking do is, that's probably what it is, and then what they do from there is they then project what was recorded onto the property, including at different locations on the property. One part of the event can be heard behind you, another part of the event can be heard to your left, and then another part can be heard over here. That's why you need to research Holosonics and the audio spotlight and gang stalking. Because what they're doing, there's many reasons why it's reported why they do this sick shit, okay? And this crime always defends itself, like if you are arrested and taken to court when they claim that they had a normal apparent reason to know you had videos online and then use this against you. But check this out, let me see if I can find something here real fast. Go to Google and type in, or YouTube and type in, or both, and type in John Hall Satellite Terrorism, Kerry Cassidy. Okay, I'm looking for a particular John Hall video, and I'm having a hard friggin' time finding it right now. So I guess I'm just gonna do one more fast thing to see if I can do it through this. Just bear with me a second. Now, because I got one of the John Hall Satellite Terrorism videos, even the fucking squirrels are reacting to it. See, because when I'm at this area, I feed about 3 adult squirrels and about 3 baby squirrels. And I watch these squirrels when they use this fucking sound tech on this property. The squirrels always come right around me, as long as they always come right around me because I feed them. Now, when they start projecting the sound tech, they fucking start running and going into the fucking bushes, and they won't go anywhere past the thick fence that I put up. Okay? So you see, like, one of them right now is going over there. But they usually run and play over there and go through this thick fence. But every single time they project this shit onto the fucking property, the squirrels go running and hiding. And the birds leave. So they're even sensing it because they can hear it. Absolutely. So check this out. I'm gonna if you bear with me a second, the one particular video that I'm trying to play you here in this particular audio file, okay, it's from a YouTube video of John Hall. I'm trying to find my batteries. Bear with me for a second, because he goes, I didn't intend on making this friggin' video. I had other shit I had to do today, and by the way, I feel like total fucking hell. Oh, absolutely, you would not believe. You know what? Let me just put it to you this way. Go to Google and type in at Google electromagnetic weapons, torture, and gang stalking. Just trust me. It might sound like I'm going off into a bunch of different directions here, but I'm not. What I'm doing is giving you filler information until I can find my batteries, so I can put it in this tape recorder, so I can play you an audio file. That is the audio from a YouTube video. So just bear with me. Okay, I know where I got some batteries at. Hold on. Because I got batteries in several locations, and I was looking for a particular bag that I got them in. But I don't have to look for that one. I'll just use this one. So remember, as long as this Silver Sony tape recorder works fine, okay, I'm going to bring it up. Okay, and I was just listening to the Silver Sony tape recorder 2 days ago at this very fucking spot. Alright, now hold on a second. I gotta get the batteries out. Sorry about the delay. So, while I'm getting the batteries out, let me continue to discuss a couple things with you. Gang stalking satanic little rats who host this crime. It's already reported on the internet that using sound technologies within this crime concerning the program itself is a widely, massively reported tool that this program uses. And it can use a variety of different sound techs. Voice to skull, ELF broadcasting, the audio spotlight, holosonics, ultrasonic sound bone conduction, you name it. Now, if you do extensive research into my descriptions, you'll see it's all over the internet. All right, now hold on a second. I'm having a hard time getting a rubber band off a bag of batteries. Let me set this down just for a second. Now, what's reported to be done through voice to skull and ELF broadcasting is what these little sick bitch animals will do, and please excuse my graphic language, what these wild animals will do concerning what's reported is that they will tape conversations that are intentionally made through people, and then put those looped recorded conversations, okay, into a software program. Python is one software program that can illustrate to you what's called the... Python software has got a feature in it, a function in it called the for loop command, FORLOOP, and you can and once you got that particular software program up, and you go into that command, you can instruct the software to repeat anything, a section of a song, a word or phrase, a statement, whatever. You can project that whatever is programmed into the for loop command to repeat over and over and over again. So I don't know if this video file is picking it up, but I know I'm damn sure my tape recorder is picking it up. So consider this. If the video file is picking it up, do you hear music and then people talking? So music, when a human being hears music around them, that activates the right brain, because the right brain is responsible for melody and music processing. Language, when you hear people talking, is left brain processing, because it's your left brain that does your verbal thinking. Now, many gang stalking victims are reporting online that when they're hearing shit through sound tech, that the voices sound garbled. Sometimes what they say can be intentionally perpetrated, can be intentionally clearly heard concerning what they're saying, because they want the victim to hear the context of what's being said, which is usually demeaning, harassing statements, abusive statements, psychological gaslighting statements, where they're trying to make the victim, like, because they know the victim is hearing it and perceiving it. So I seen one report where they would use the technology in a way to where the technology was programmed to say something, and then wait a couple seconds and then say something like, "What's wrong with him? Why does he think he hears that?" Okay? So they're saying something to force the victim to hear it, and then they're gaslighting the victim with psychological operations based on what they did hear. That's classic gang stalking. And when they project it around you in your fucking environment, that also kicks in right brain mode, because it's your right brain that's responsible for perceiving what's going on around you, especially when it comes to threat assessment. And that's another reason why this sound tech can be used. All right, hold on one more second. I'm trying to get this. Now the tape recorder is not booting up. So gang stalking is a crime that wants you to know that it's capable of massive traumas: torture, rape, murder, gang rape, everything you can think of. Google all my statements to gang stalking. So once it intentionally lets you know that it's the crime that's responsible for massive crimes that have happened to you, it will then try to keep you in a traumatized effect, while possibly in some of these other motives that concerning why sound tech can be used. It can also be not just be used for psychological battering and harassment and auditory entrainment, but it can also be used. So you see, I can't bring the tape recorder. I can't play the audio file now. So the tape recorder for some reason ain't working. And I just put brand new batteries in it just now. It was working fine 3 days ago. Absolutely. Okay, so now it's not working. So let me see if I can find that video file through Google. Just bear with me. I'll keep talking to you while I'm looking for it. Now, so what gang stalking would do is they'll fucking anchor a word, phrase, sound, okay, and then they anchor other shit. It's related to the sensitization technique. So then once, which is why I showed in the first video the MTS Gang Stalk, oh my god, Suck My DICK YouTube playlist. So let me type in something here. Let me go back to Google. I'm trying to bring a particular video up. Now, the video I'm looking for shows John Hall being interviewed by Cassie Curity of Project Camelot. It's an older video. Okay, and so I'm typing in right now, so bear with me. I'm a little distracted. Okay, so you can also go to Google and type in John Hall Satellite Terrorism, which is the name of a book he wrote. So you see, right now, the music and the laughing and the oh my god is perceived to be going on right over here. Yet I just got up and went over there, okay, not even 5 minutes, not even 10 minutes ago, and before I made the first video, 2 minutes before I started the first video, which was just concluded 16 minutes ago. There's no one over here on the property at all. Yet the sounds are being perceived in this behind me, in this direction, over here, and over here. Okay, so what they're trying to do is they're trying to make you think that somebody's on the property, while letting you know through what you hear, the repeat within the conversations is some of the words they got you sensitized to. Okay, so Google that too, the sensitization method of gang stalking, repeating words and phrases, repeating identical words and phrases, and that's how they can let you know that the sound you're hearing is connected to the crime. Okay, so what I'm trying to do right now is find, now this right here is one of the YouTube playlists. I'm looking for the one that's got the green. Here it is. Okay, so check it out. What you want to do is you want to bring this up. I'll show you here in a second. Bear with me a second. So on any date in any video, okay, including possibly even this one, consider this and consider this well. Since I got 8,700 audio files openly showing me state that they're propping up and catching it too, and putting the evidence online, showing, okay, that they're propping up people up along my routes to repeat gang stalk, oh my god, and suck dick, gang stalk, oh my god, is she crazy, gang stalk, oh my god, she sounds fucked up, really stupid, dumb, demonic bullshit. Oh, absolutely. And then that's how they let you know you're being gang stalked along your routes, by just propping up useful idiots and lowlifes and maggots and criminals and community members to do it. And that in turn causes the brain to recognize it. And plus it's done for other reasons as well. Now, for some reason, this video isn't coming up when I click on it. A fucking blog is coming up. Hold on one second. So it's got a link in it that says videos. So let's click on that real fast. And let's see if it's on there. So when you're watching this video on any date, you can put on a good set of headphones, and if this video is picking up the sounds that are being projected on this property, listen for "oh my god" being said, suck dick, gang stalk. And you notice that little banging, like it's a drum. Okay? That's done to interrupt continuity of thought. Why do you think banging and knocking is one of the main reported things occurring in gang stalking? Alright, now hold on a second.
Right.
Okay. Now,
right. We're going to go into detail more in
now,
terms of this.
What you want to do?
The website that you can check out.
Okay, because these little fucking psycho whores have been doing this shit non-stop now for an hour and a half. Okay? So what you want to do is you want to go to Google, and you want to type in John Hall Satellite Terrorism, and you want to look for the video that's got the green in it that I showed you a minute ago. Let me go back to Google. And the reason I'm telling you to do this is because... Alright, hold on. Let me come back up. The reason I'm telling you to do this is because there's a 10 or 8, 9, 10, or 12 video playlist that we see this green right here. that's got 12 videos in it, 9 minutes long or 11 minutes long each video, and it shows Kerry Cassidy interviewing John Hall, and in video either 1 or 2, it openly shows John Hall openly state that this crime is widely known to prop up people outside victims' doors and windows, and have them engage in things that they know the victim is going to see and or hear. Okay? Now, when you research the sensitization method of gang stalking, you're going to see that repeating identical words and phrases is part of the crime. So let me, since I didn't show this yet in video 2, which is what this video is now, as long as the phone continues to do what it normally does when I make a video at longer than 33 minutes, it segues into a next video, where that next video is just 33 minutes long. So you have video 1 and video 2, which is just basically a 66-minute video. So I'm going to go to YouTube search box, and I'm going to type in, what you want to do is go to YouTube search box and type in M as in Mary, MTS, gang stalk, oh my god, suck my DSEK. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do right now. MTS, gang stalk, oh my god. Okay, and you're going to see it here in a second. Now, I showed a couple of these videos in the first one that I just created. Okay, so let me bring that up. Alright, so... Alright, typed in it wrong. I'm still at Google. Let me go back to YouTube. I apologize for the disruptions, folks. Just bear with me. So, one of the main things that these satanic whores do is they want to make sure that they can achieve the motives of why they do each thing while leaving you with no fucking evidence of what they're doing. Okay? So, I'm going to show you this. And this is the playlist right here you want to bring up. It's titled M as in Mary, Gang Stalk, oh my god, suck my DSEK. Okay, and I apologize for the language. Now when you bring this playlist up, what you want to do is you want to sit in a quiet room, and what you want to do is you want to put on your headphones, and you want to listen for Gang Stalk, oh my god, and suck dick being said in the background. At the places that I'm showcasing in the video where the evidence was caught at. So I'm going to play the one showing you it occurring on UCSD property back in August of 2013. Okay, so as soon as it starts playing, you're going to hear "suck my dick." So you're going to hear, hold on. So you're going to hear "suck my dick" by a woman who says it, and then another one says "gang stalk," and then I say, let's see if you hear "gang stalk," and then you're going to continue to hear it being said along with "oh my god." Okay? And so, this is San Diego. Okay, so I'm gonna press play right now and listen for it immediately. And you just heard a woman in the background say she sounds fucked up. I just caught that happening 4 times in the past 5 days at Vaughn's grocery store in this week. Today's date, June 5th, 2021. Now, I literally got an email in my blog. Let me show you my blog, where my blog's at, my Twitter account. Okay, so no matter what this video is picking up in the environment, besides me talking, go back and watch this video and see if you hear gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk suck dick, oh my god, okay, she sounds effed up, okay, that includes this video and video 1. It's being captured right here, okay, so I'm going to go into my Twitter account here, because I'm going to show you how to follow me every day on Twitter. Okay, and let's see if they end up suspending me for any reason, because a lot of gang stalking victims are being suspended from Twitter. Okay? So, it's Neo Exposing Truth is the name of the account, and the hashtag is at HIGGINSGGGG, all lowercase. Now, when you go to that Twitter account, what you want to do is you want to look at the blog on the profile, absolutely bring that up, baby cakes. But what you really want to do is you want to look at, pay attention to the pinned tweet. I'm going to try and see if I can let that zoom in. For some reason, these phones are not zooming in. Don't know what's going on with that. So why isn't it zooming in? While I'm trying to make an evidence video showing you evidence online, why isn't it zooming in? Okay, so take a snap screenshot of that right there. Now, the first video is the San Diego prosecutors and public defenders being caught in the courthouse. That video is one of the first 5 videos in the MTS Gang Stalk, oh my god, Suck My DSC playlist that I just showed you a minute ago. In that video, it shows me state that they propped up some homeless people to camp out around me at a wooded area off of Gilman Road between November 2012 and April 2014. I made thousands of YouTube videos dedicated to it. Dedicated to that situation and how I was being gang stalked along my routes, right? Well, in that video that shows the San Diego prosecutors and public defenders being caught doing that very thing inside the courthouse on 10/23/2015, I also go on to talk about what I was enduring through some homeless men that they intentionally propped up to hike out 100 feet away from me back in 2012 through 13 through 14, okay? And it openly shows me talk about how they were constantly saying, gang stalk, oh my god, suck dick, gang stalk, oh my god, why don't you call the cops on her, okay? Now, it literally shows me state that I went to Radio Shack to buy, and Radio Shack is in the snap screenshots, taken from how Radio Shack's store used to be in Villa La Jolla Square Drive Plaza back in 2011, 2012, 13, 14, and 15. And then they finally moved in 2016. You see it right there as long as it zooms in. Right at the end of my finger there. Okay, so if you Google that, Radio Shack, you'll end up seeing a post that shows Radio Shack and CVS and Whole Foods Market, the post office, and so on. So it shows me stating in the first video that's exposing the San Diego prosecutors and public defenders, it shows me state that I bought some walkie-talkies. So I could use one walkie-talkie as a receiver. If you take a walkie-talkie, a cheap pair of walkie-talkies, and you got batteries in them, right? And if you wrap a thick rubber band around the handle of one, it puts it in the transmission mode. So that when you talk on a walkie-talkie and you push the button in and you talk in the walkie-talkie, the person who's got the other walkie-talkie hears you, right? So the one who's receiving you is the receiver walkie-talkie, and the other one is the transmitter walkie-talkie. So what I did was I bought 2 walkie-talkies from that Radio Shack. And what my goal was to take one and use it as a transmitter and prop it up about 200 feet away from where I was staying at that wooded area, so that that walkie-talkie could act as a transmitter, so it could hear the homeless assholes who were constantly yelling, oh my god, gang stalk and suck dick. And then I had the receiver walkie-talkie propped up where? In my physical presence in front of a tape recorder. And within 1 week of buying those walkie-talkies at that Radio Shack, the homeless assholes got up and packed away and moved. After them being there from November 2012 up and through April. Now, it shows me talking about that in the first video. Okay, so take a snap screenshot of that. You should be able to get to the URL links and plus you can go into the Twitter account. This is the pinned tweet on it. Okay? Now, that video was made back in 2015. These 3 videos right here are me going into Pete's Coffee Shop, which used to be right next to Radio Shack. It moved in 2017. This one is CVS, and this one is Whole Foods Market. I went into all 3 of these stores on February 2nd, 2017, back to back, and all 3 stores were caught saying gang stalk, oh my god, and suck dick. On an audio file on the same fucking day. That Pete's Coffee Shop was located 1 building away from where the Radio Shack was. So, before this gets to be at 63 minutes, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pick up my friggin' tape recorder, because I guarantee you this, they're going to be doing this now every single day at every wooded area. Because they can tell that you're absorbing this shit concerning what they're doing. Anything that look, doing this to anybody would aggravate the shit out of them. It's the reason why they do it. Because they know you can't block it out, even with noise cancellation headphones. So let's go over here. Alright, so we're now over here. Let's listen. Got quiet all of a sudden. Except for the dumbass with the beats, the bass beats. Why do you think it got quiet? Because if I was to go further and go through this stick fence here and then walk about 15 feet to the next stick fence that I put up and then walked up over there, you would see nobody. If I walked up off the fucking trail right by the fucking road, you would see nobody. That would prove Holosonics. Because I already know somebody up in here. I already went and back in there and checked twice. So why do you think it then stopped? Okay, so now all of a sudden it starts going on. Now they can also prop up physical people on the property, and then the ones who are using the sound tech can then communicate with them and say, hey, make yourself known. So it doesn't appear we're using any sound tech and it's just them. This is literally the fucking lengths of gang stalking. So I'm going to pick up my solar panels while I'm talking to you. And you should understand and know. Consider this, and then I'm going to let you go. Gang stalking is propping up the community-based harassment against hundreds of thousands of Americans right now in real time all over America. Sound tech is one of the biggest aspects of this crime. Whether it be Voice to Skull, ELF Broadcasting, Holosonics, the Audio Spotlight, and any other stupid-ass sound tech that these sick degenerates decide to use. Now, they fucking know you're going to notice what's being said through physical people and or sound tech, because gang stalking is a crime that forces you to notice it by and through repetition, repeating identical words and phrases, repeating, using sound tech to send identical loop sections of songs. Okay, I'm looking at that fucking house on the hill right now. Okay, they're in a damn cell out there. No one. So for all I know, it could be a fucking van parked on the road out of sight and using Holosonics to project this shit. Because Holosonics affords your ability to project through using directional speakers sound in using trigonometry sound into an area. Say if you're over here with it and you want the sound to be heard over there, then only that part of the environment will pick it up. Okay? So they either tape shit and then play what they tape so the victim hears it over and over and over again, or they can be using Holosonics in real time to project what's going on in the environment from a distance, to make you think that what the type of thing that you're hearing is going on the property when it's actually not. It's gaslighting. All right, so I'm gonna let you go because this is approaching the 66 minute mark, and I'm gonna let you go before I get cut off. Everybody have a great day, June 5th, 2021, San Diego, California. Research gang stalking crimes and what I described extensively.